Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today we're just going to continue our ranked games. So the thing is, however, like a lot of days have passed and there's barely a month left and I've barely played the season, but we're just going to keep going and try to do our best and try to see if we can still reach masters. It's just that I've been kind of like sick, I guess. That's like the short version of it. Um, yeah. Sorry, it's just like mentally like I've been I could like talk about this maybe a little bit in case that it's of benefit to someone. But basically I've just I think I've been like really depressed and I just didn't know. Like, and it was really, really bad, but I would um but I was just so used to it that I wasn't really feeling it. In that like it's kind of like if you get used to feeling a certain kind of way, you don't really, it's normal to you. Hey, okay, so teammates who aren't talking, cool. Oh, and before I get into that, I'll talk about the quality just a little bit because it popped in my head. The camera and the mic, I got better ones like a year ago. I just haven't set them up for this. I'll get to it. I don't know when, soonish. It's just that I'm starting to get things done again, and I have just a lot of stuff um to get to. Um, yeah, so I might be a little bit off or different today, and it's really just because um, sorry, I can't. I'll try to like I'll. Sorry, just anxiety's really bad right now. This is kind of not, and yeah. So let's just ease into this game and I'll talk as I feel more at ease. Because usually like when I stream or record or whatever, I try to pick a day where like I've had, you know, a good night of sleep and you know all my boxes are ticked. And if I don't go for one of those days, then that's usually when I'm a little bit more off. We can go help our team, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not gonna die. This is gonna be a wash. Yeah.
This game really is a death sentence for you.
So part of me, so I would love to just scrap this. I would love to be like to just start the recording again and just get a better start, but I can't because I started a game and this counts and I have to keep going for the series. And I'm really annoyed because I don't want people to see me being like this. It when I'm like I'm not all there and I'm not clear-headed and I'm not um like I really don't, and that's why like it makes me. That's why my anxiety is just getting a lot higher, and it's making it a lot more difficult for me to make a commentary. So the one thing I wanted to touch on is the camp. There's not a lot of people, so I'll just change region because it's like we'll go hopefully this will be okay. And if not, I'll just switch back. And this is what I was kind of talking about last video. In like, if I ideally what I would do is in terms of recording this is if I try to play and then I keep having these kinds of games that it's just straight up not going well, I would record another day. But I really want to get something done out today, and I want to get something out Friday, and then I want to start having like, again, like I would said I would do a few like 3 videos a week until I released everything that's for the series, and independently of that I would try to record until I reach masters. But okay, so the video quality, the thing is, yeah, so I took something, so that's partly why I might be a little bit off, and it's to help with some of the stuff that's going on with me. So I kind of wanted to be a little bit transparent about that. I really don't have to be, but I did want to because it might affect how I come across or how I play or anything like that. And my brain right now feels a bit like off because of it.
Time to stir up some trouble. I am the jump master.
And right now I'm trying to figure out how I can balance making the commentary and playing. Because before, when I was doing it, I was playing Arena, where you don't really have to, like, I can kind of just do it on autopilot.
Let's touch down here.
Let's go in
Hi.
hot and land there. Let's break this world.
I was kind of doing it on autopilot, or I was just playing pubs, where you don't really have to communicate with your team that much. So in the game that just went by, like, I was trying to do it on autopilot to focus more on the commentary, and the problem with that is I went down in the bunker and stayed in a fight that I didn't necessarily like feel confident about.
Backpack here. Level 3. You're only as good as your gear and skill.
It's a lot easier to do it if it's a slower game with a drop where there's not a lot of people around, and it might take a little bit of time to get to a fight like this actually. But the thing is, I haven't really played Apex in the last few days or even the last week, because like personally I don't really play video games outside of streaming or recording. Because for me, like, it's something that I want to do. It's moments that I want to record and have out there as content.
Already in the next ring.
So I don't want to be in a situation where I play a game and I have fun and certain things exciting happens or whatever, and it ends up not being something that I can share with people, you know?
Soldiers are watching that area for movement.
And also I feel as though even if, let's say, I don't like, even if I don't really have like people, too many people like tuning into when I would stream or clicking on videos,
Package incoming.
there's a part of me that kind of thinks that down the line maybe people will watch this and these will be like shared moment, like It's kind of like through time and space, you know.
Evo harvester spotted near me. Ngepka, opening this hold.
Some enemies came through here. Setting up a fallback.
Oh, did I? Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to see if I can change that editing. So I'm gonna make a note.
Leveled up, and bringing ruin gets a little easier.
For the first 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to change the audio levels of the game.
Champion eliminated. Taking this void nexus. It's go time. Nice. Champion's out. Meat wagon's having one hell of a day.
See, the thing about that is if the recon perks is if I had the highlights, the red highlights, I would pick it more often, but I did.
Upgrade to give me the upper hand.
It wasn't there, and I don't know if it's a bug.
We should go there. I got
I don't know, maybe this is gonna be just a game to just kind of get back in the swing of things, and I won't really talk too much as I had planned to, or as I thought I would.
Why? Target there. What? Backpack here. Shield battery here.
I need it.
The damage will be double. Why? Enemy over there.
So hopefully we can climb our way out of, climb our way out of Plat.
New kill
This
leader. Wonder what the play was.
like within a week or so.
Targets have been in that area.
I'm still not used to the sensitivity. I'm a little bit, I think it's a little bit too high, but I like the other aspects of what it is. So I'm not lowering it right now. Oh, and when my aim, when it does that, like this little, like this, I'm not doing that. It's a bug. It's an issue. It's more.
Hostile over there.
Why? Target there. What if I hook them? Like I have? Target over there.
It's not. Yeah. I also have a similar issue with shooting. Well, like if I have an automatic weapon, I'm shooting. Sometimes it'll stop shooting on its own.
Spot a target in the distance.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about running into there. Because there's teams there, and then there's teams there. I'd rather go there.
Yes, over there.
Because if we push there, then we have teams on two sides. Oh.
Replicator coming down.
Forgot to switch out of single shot.
Hey, you who? Get back to the sidelines. It's safer there.
I don't know. Does it even... Like, this is something I don't get. Why does it pick a scope? Because I thought... Because it doesn't pick it picks a scope, but it doesn't do anything, right? And the thing is that what I thought was, okay, well, if I drag and drop to drop it, maybe it'll drop one, and then it'll be a single with the scope, but it doesn't.
Rings nearby. Hostile. My marker. Got company out there. Putting that down range.
I warmed up a little bit, but not too much. That's how I know that my aim is still off. Ooh.
Rings next door. 45. Team wipe. Rough play for them. Amazing play for us. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
I don't know why, but people don't seem too fond of
Reload. Contact. Reloading.
Broken enemy shield.
Phoenix kits.
Reloading.
Frag out. Tingnan mo.
This is probably gonna get me killed, but whatever.
Shooting in 10. Samuna. Firing at me.
So bad.
Enemy shield.
Dito. Rivals here.
I've never done a finisher. That was cool. Yeah, my brain can't handle this game right now. We'll try.
Reloading. Defend this spot.
Got company out
Oh, it's closing.
Get over there.
So gotta rotate back.
Void nexus there.
Yeah.
Powered up.
Stepping for the void nexus.
Taking fire. Jumping in it. Smoke out. Taking a knee.
Hopefully they'll be okay.
Opening an evac tower. Popping smoke. One sec. Using my Phoenix. Attention.
But yeah, when I play with people, I notice that they're not too eager to pick up Phoenix kits, which is, I find surprising, considering, you know, how helpful they are. But I do have the video game. I definitely have the video game mentality of like not wanting to use the best items, like right now. I have I have 4 kits. Why wouldn't I just? I don't know. Or like right now, I'm gonna keep this for possible revive later.
Healing.
Right, let's move there. Mark there. We could make an impression.
But we've got a pretty good team today.
Tango spotted.
Got a chill drop, geared up,
This is the last one.
picking fights, but not like getting to dumb ones.
Got an extended energy mag here.
He said before everything went to.
Everyone's got their target over there. Put let down range. Reloading.
It's frozen. Okay.
Big shot at. Reloading.
Like even though I know that the shots are gonna miss or that it's too late or whatever, I'm still taking them so that I practice. So it's a way of practicing shooting.
Enemy spotted. Taking shots here. Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading. Recharging shield. Don't worry about it.
I'm waiting because I can't shoot through that, so I'm waiting for him to go there, and that's gonna get me killed. Fuck. Nexus.
I'm down. Jumping in a void nexus. Broke their shield.
I don't know. That was better. But that's definitely avoidable.
Target.
Yeah.
Play recklessly. I like that.
Yeah, I'm still I still feel the I definitely feel because the thing that I took, it makes me like kind of a bit slow and sloppy. And I already have a tendency to be like to instead of acting, I'll think and then I'll act. So when I take shots, I think before doing it instead of just doing it. And this is just making it a lot worse, I think. And I probably, yeah, I know I'm being very rambly, but I don't care. I'm gonna do the recording. I'm still gonna try to play rank today, and I'm gonna post it, and I'll be that. And if I don't get to really talk about the thing that I thought might the personal stuff that I wanted to touch on, because I felt like talking about personal stuff, then it'll be another time. But part of it is like, I think maybe because I stayed late, because I was cleaning. I still keep going altar. I did take a look at Mirage, and I really like his upgrades. They're really cool. In that they're like I think his abilities. I didn't think too much of Mirage at first. But like the ability to go invisible while healing, and then the ability to get perks of
Let us see how impressive you
was that
truly
a silver?
are. I'm the jump master. My favorite kind of gold.
Okay, not with us, but in okay with okay. Why is silver playing against Plats? I don't know.
Let's land there.
Let us begin.
Oh, show me your true nature.
Yeah, I'll just keep playing and try to
First blood. Let us begin.
get some points and worry about the talking about stuff another time. Possibly. And just focus on the game / game commentary.
Stand back. I'm opening this hold.
Please close. Still have a minute to mess around.
That's kind of something that's a little bit annoying though. Is I really like recording in particular conditions,
Evo harvesters are online. Level 3.
and those conditions like aren't
30 seconds. Rings close.
always present, which makes it so that I can't stream or record regularly. And then if I try to force it, then it doesn't come. I don't get results that I'm happy with.
Ring closing in 10.
So I have to choose between like having nothing or having stuff that I'm happy with, but not a lot of it. But
Need an outlet to play with.
because this is timed, like
Ring if we don't move.
I can't just have like one. I can't just record like once a week. I'd have to practically record every day or every 2 days.
Striking range. Shooting.
I'm still gonna go with that because I like it.
I've upgraded.
I like the ability to keep your teammates regen when you pick them up.
Care package incoming.
But I wouldn't have it.
Enemy shield.
Enemy down.
Hold on. Recharging shield.
Enemy killed.
But I would have picked again. I would have picked recon if there was the highlight.
Shield cracked.
Again, I know I was slow on that, but
Recharging. Time to bind you.
Hold on. Recharging shield.
I'm pushing. At least you're gonna try to talk a little bit, but
Fall back.
Tearing away.
since I'm talking to you guys, it's easier to still just say a little something.
Target spotted. Far. Shooting. I shattered an enemy's shield. Reloading. Cut down an enemy.
I'm looking to see where his team is.
Reloading.
But I don't see.
Fasten near that sugar.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
It's pretty much all stuff for me. They don't have snipers, so it's fine.
Going there.
Because if they're killing and doing all the damage, I would have no right to really take all this stuff. But yeah, I could have left that. The mag. Hopefully we can maybe go there.
Let's move there.
And then relic, and then there.
Saw a mark over there.
I heard that.
Dude, it's so...
Recharging shields.
I know I've said this multiple times, but my brain feels so off right now. It's so weird.
There. You would be wise to follow. After squad,
Ah.
time to be tired.
Spotted a mark here. One for the taking.
I'm under fire. Shooting. Dogs coming to you.
There's a lot of teams.
Completed. Recharging. Mark me.
Being shot at.
Yeah, I don't like this.
My beautiful void nexus is no more. Go that way.
I don't like this at all.
Meditator ready.
I've been
Target
down.
there.
Oh, your feet. Lifelines got your back.
Hold on. Recharging shield.
Got it. Reloading.
Again, like this is the thing that annoys me with like no communication. Are they chasing us? I don't know. Or was she just taking shots? We don't know.
Target over there.
Too high, too... So a little bit below.
Destroying fuel on our side. Ready now.
These bonds aren't easily broken.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
I don't know why. I do stuff like knowing that it won't work or that's bad.
Replicator coming down.
Oh my god, this is so bad. But hey, if you're watching me, you're not watching me for the... You're watching me for the personality, not for the... not for the aim. That's for sure.
Targeting that spot. Here, take Doc. He'll fix you up.
Hiya. Who drained my shield? I have to
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Reloading.
setting it up for
Like, at all.
Let's regroup here.
Because that seems like a spot to get pinned between teams.
Adjust your strategy. Using a void
We should
nexus
go
to
there.
relocate.
I got them.
Recharging my shield. Evac tower.
Shields over
Like,
here. Better recharge.
Setting the void nexus. Doc, speeds are tired.
I'm trying to herd them to like where I want to go.
Over there.
Yeah.
That spot.
Ugh, I've been downed.
Repairing damages.
Enemy out there.
Laser sight here. Level 3.
Ring closing.
The ring is coming. Reposition.
I can't
now.
go because they're there. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do.
Recharging. A tear to give us an edge.
Like, they were going in a position that, like, seemed pretty bad.
Care package incoming.
And then I was gonna run through, and then they popped an event tower, so I went. And then I got shot down while using the tower.
One step closer to the
Like-
champion circle. Many steps to go.
Like, I'm trying to avoid a scenario where I kind of ignore my team and just go where I think it's best to go. Because it usually, like, because then when they make their, usually they end up getting to, like, not the greatest fights, and then they end up dying, and they're mad because I'm not there. I don't know if that makes sense.
We're all inside the ring.
Restocking complete.
Because, like, right now, like, all the rotations that I called, they worked out. They would have worked out. Like, I talked from, like, going there, going there, going there. I think I talked about going there instead of there, if I remember correctly.
Begin. Ready to twist up some
Here,
minds.
if you require it. Extended energy magazine. Level 3.
You can get like an L star.
Select fire.
That's why I grabbed the. That's why I grabbed the mag. But this will do.
Opening fire. Not so caught with no way out.
Grenades.
Like a rat in a trap. Enemy down.
I'm actually doing pretty well position wise.
Throwing frag.
I am surprised.
One less enemy.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Let's see.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading.
This is so frustrating. Where was the person? Where are they? Like, no. Where are the comms?
My ultimate is ready. Move this way.
And on my part, like, I'm not gonna keep talking to people who don't talk. But it's annoying because I'm missing a lot of information. Fuck, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Reloading. Hold on. Recharging shields.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, take dog.
So
Fix it up.
You're on fire. Care package over there.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Standard stock here. Level 3.
Just giving. This way, let's go.
45 seconds.
Open your eyes.
The ring's
Something
pretty
may be
close.
here.
generally speaking, this is why I have an aversion to following people,
Enemy shield
because they usually don't
This way, let's go.
consider like the zones and
Firing on enemies.
that kind of stuff.
Shot at.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
Recharging my shields.
I know we're stuck between two teams. Okay.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
Nope. Gonna have to make a run for it. Like, there's no way that like going up here was a good call.
I'm spotted. I fell down. Listen up, the ring's moving.
Being shot.
That's nice. I'm literally just trying to finish second instead of third. That's basically it. And I can't go up there because I'll be exposed. If I get closer to the rocks, I'll get closer to them. But we'll see. There's a replicator.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
I'll try to go for it. I don't think. Oh, come on.
For any crashes. Close nearby. I have our friend's banner. Enemy spawn beacon.
I'm gonna get rushed. Yeah. I could have waited while they were fighting each other to then. I should have done that. Yeah. I definitely should have waited. I'll do like. Definitely should have done that. Okay. Well. Whatever. Yeah, today's just a bit of a wash, but it was really just about trying to just commit, like stick with the commitment of trying to record and trying to upload something. Because today's Wednesday, I said I had to have something Wednesday, and I haven't been really able to record the previous days, so I'm gonna just end it there and whatever. Today was just maybe not the best. One more. Okay. One more. Had a little voice inside me and I was like, one more. So, fine. One more. But yeah, usually I have a big aversion to when I play in pubs and someone makes a call to go somewhere. I usually don't like it because they don't tend to consider stuff like where the zone's gonna be, where we can get cover or anything like that, and it ends up not. And yeah. Or where the teams are and how many teams are around. Like there's no, I don't know, it doesn't seem like people make those, consider those types of factors when they're making calls of let's go there or let's do this. And because of that, it typically doesn't go well. Unless they're like mechanically gifted and they're really pushing because they know that they can just take on like a lot of people. But that's the thing, like I'm not, so
This is your champion.
I can see all of you in the rearview mirror.
hi.
This is good. This is good. Let's fight.
Dude. I'm going to play a team game and I'm going to have a microphone. But what's that? Talk to my teammates so we can like coordinate.
I'm the jump master. I'll find
No,
us
that's
a
just
perfect disaster. They better run and hide.
It's not yeah, there's gonna be two teams. Oh no. Like I said, I don't usually do a hot drop if my teammates don't even bother to say hi. I'm not running into. Yeah, I thought about dropping in the back of the building. Frick.
Adding another gas trap. 1 minute until the nearby.
I have to learn. I have to learn Christian swear words. Yeah, I can't go there. And there's someone behind. So all I can do is go for the boxes. Try to grab a gun and get out. Yeah.
You are now fine. Placing a gate. A gate. 30 seconds.
That was really a bad drop. That was my fault. I should have dropped on the back of the building.
Who's there?
That was definitely 100% my fault.
Seconds to go.
But luckily, look. Oh man, I spoke too soon.
Already in the next ring. Now to find someone to
I'm just gonna rest. Oh no, this is so bad. Doesn't have angle. Doesn't have angle. Doesn't have angle. No, he does. Fuck. No.
Shields recharging.
Okay, I threw so bad. Oh my god, I threw so bad.
Well, for me.
I knew like, oh man, I didn't think that they'd have time to get out of the building to get to me, so I thought that I was really just, it was a bad res, but I don't know. Today was a bit of a wash. Whatever. Whatever. I showed up. That's what matters. And yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for today. But I'll try to have an upload for next Friday. Where hopefully things will be a little bit better. Alright, so thanks for watching. Sorry for today being a little bit the word coming to mind is poopy.